we're going squish hunting. Finally, I know today, come hell or high water, I'm getting a Squishmallow. It has been a tough week and I deserve it, but I just don't want to spend a lot of money on one. So per my dad's idea, he's becoming a squish aficionado over here. He said, well, the cheapest Squishmallow you ever got was at a specific Walmart a little ways away. Why don't we go there? And I just said, okay, that's fine. I will say, I keep calling her Gertrude. That's not her name. Geraldine. Geraldine is in my ISO, but I've seen some Geraldines in person and I didn't really like them. However, today I saw the Fuzzamallow version of her in 5" and I really liked it. However, I know even though Walmart's releasing it, since I'm on the East Coast, we tend to get releases last and it's all listed out of stock online and at the store. So I'm not convinced that it will be in there yet. I'm probably too early to find her, but I would agree that out of all the Walmarts I've gone to, that this Walmart has the most stock. It's also a super center, so that's partially why, but it has even more stock than the super center that I go to that's in another direction. So I will check in with y'all with my sunglasses on in public when I'm in the big old Walmart and we'll see what they have, and I'm excited to film some content for y'all. I can't film for long because there's music, but I found a pancake and I like that cat clip that I was just showing y'all. I found Fressa because I just dug through more, and I found this one without a tag, so I'll have to go on Squad app and figure out what it is when I go home, but can't really buy it without a tag, or at least I won't. Look who fits in our little cup holder. So I bought Hermine, however you say their name, and they fit in the cup holder because they're pancakes. I love pancakes. Food squish are one of the categories of squish I collect, and I know that they can fit in my collection of 40 where I have all my brown Squishmallows on a drawer, so that's where we're gonna go. Look at Diane and Woxie. It's so cute. I like both of them. Diane has sparkly feet. It's interesting. Aww. Miles and Tandy. Ah. Today I will be taking y'all to a few stores. I'm going to Walmart. I'm specifically going to Walmart today to look for the Geraldine Fuzzamallow. I'm not convinced they're gonna have it yet, unfortunately, because it just got released on the west coast of the United States a week ago, like I think exactly 8 days ago or something. So where I live on the East Coast, I just feel like it takes longer for us to get releases than it does for other states. I don't know how it all works, to be honest with you, but I'm just gonna go and look just to see, and I'm not going to a superstore, so that makes it even less likely that I'll see a new release, but I'm really excited to show y'all what I find, if I find anything. And because I'm going to a specific Walmart in a different area, there's also a plaza down the street that has a Burlington, which used to be called Burlington Coat Factory. It has an At Home, a GameStop, so there's a bunch of stores in there that sell squish. And the last time I went to this At Home is when I found Aldous, my little 8" Aldous, and I was super excited about it. I'm just gonna check those stores out and we'll see how it goes. I like to look at the crane machines first, and I do see a couple squish in here, but not too many. Some of them look like they're from the Harvest Edition, but I really like this blueberry squish, and I'm later gonna find out who that is. Walking to the squish wall. I can see it. We're almost there to the squish wall. I think this is the only squish they have in the store. I get so confused because they're always moving them around. They don't even have them separated seasonally, so they just have the ones that they have here, and I'm not too convinced. So this is similar to the other Walmarts that I've been to. So a lot of the Stranger Things collection, and of course Charles the pickle, and this same dude that I saw at the other Walmart that I went to. No way. Oh, it's the pig. Or not the pig, what? Animals, Jules? It's an elephant. I really got tripped up for a second there. I haven't seen this squish in person yet before, but I did see on their website that it was listed in stock. So that's a 16" along with a 16" pile. And we saw that squish at the last Walmart we went to. Pretty good selection of bigger sizes here. Aww, so cute. And definitely more that I've seen. Obviously I own that cam. And down here we have some bigger Fuzzamallows. Again, all ones that I have seen before, like this Disney one. I saw someone on Reddit who really liked this Disney one though. As you saw, they don't have a lot here, and I was just telling my dad, I can tell what their business strategy is. They put out the 16s, the 14s, and the 12s, knowing that they'll make more money selling those, but it'll also free up space to put out a new selection. And because this isn't a superstore, they don't have much. That's the entire selection of Squish in the whole store, and it was mixed in with snackles and regular plushies and stuff like that. So maybe we will go to another Walmart. There's a Walmart pretty close by that's a superstore, but we're gonna go to Burlington next in all the stores in that plaza that have Squish. At home, we have some clips. Claudia. Marissa. Paulina. Melzy. Here's Loon. I've definitely seen Loon before. Ronalda. Cute. Agnolo. Sassafras. Tucker. This is 2. T-E-W. Speaking of the popcorn I had for snack, this is Arnell. Sorry, Arnell, I had you for a snack. This is Carpio. I almost missed this as I was walking out of the store, but they have some corduroy Squish as well. And Kai is in my ISO. I've been looking for Kai for a while, and I've always wanted to see a Kai in person, but I'm not gonna get him because I'm being picky. I need to find the right Kai, just like I need to find the right Geraldine. Let's see if Burlington has anything, and I'm gonna check TJ Maxx. I decided not to check GameStop because I was already there the other day, so I know what they have. Burlington didn't have any Squish. They had plushies and snackles, Squish adjacent things, even though it's not Squishmallow related. But now to check TJ Maxx, which I often don't have good luck with either, but I'm never in this area, so I want to check this TJ Maxx. Plus last time I was here, I didn't check it. Didn't find anything at TJ Maxx either. Literally no Squish, just like Burlington, but those are sometimes stores. Like sometimes you luck out. I've actually never found a Squishmallow that was in my ISO at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and we don't have Ross where I live, but I got Barnett at Burlington, which was awesome. However, they had many Barnetts for a while, which made me sad. Why don't people like Barnett? They're a cute little fruit bat, all right? But for the first time, I'm going to Costco. I've never been to Costco before. I don't think ever in my life, because there isn't one local to me, and I probably can't afford a 24-inch Squishmallow, but I've never seen a Squishmallow that big before. So I'm super excited to go check it out and bring y'all with me. My favorite noise for my video. Seeing the Easter baskets in person, which is cool. There's a Bastion one. I've never seen Bastion in that size. That's cool. And then we've got a bunch of Hello Kitty over here, and I have no idea where the rest of it is. No wonder I've never been here before. I'm only here for y'all. This is the most stressful store I've ever been to in my life. The way they talk to you when you're not a member, like you can't buy anything. I didn't even know that. I thought it just cost more, but I wasn't gonna buy anything. I just wanted to look at Squish. That was literally it. I will never go back to Costco again, and I've never had a store make me so panicked. There's a BJ's where I live, which is similar to Costco, but even it's not like this. Just going into a store and having someone be so rude to me for not having a membership when I just didn't know, and this whole time I thought you could buy stuff there and it just costed more. That just put a bad vibe, and then I couldn't find anything, and the navigation in the store is really confusing, and people are just everywhere with shopping carts, and the vibe is terrible. So yeah, I just wanted to show footage for y'all, and all I could find was that Easter baskets, which were still cute, but I didn't get to see big Squishmallows like I always dreamed of seeing. So I'm going back to Walmart, and then I am going home, and I'm done for the day. I am so done, bro. That was super stressful. Like literally I feel panicked. I don't like rude people, and I hate when people from where I live, because I live near Boston, are like, oh, that's just like city, like da, da, da. I've lived in a city. Yes, you do. I've lived here my whole life. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I don't think culture should make you rude as a white person living in the city. But that's just me. All right, this is my final stop because I'm exhausted and so overstimulated, and I just need to go home and relax for the rest of the day because it's so bright and loud and there's music, so I probably can't even film verbally for very long. For some reason, Pile is here in a pile. This is the seasonal aisle with Pile, and there's no other Squish in this entire aisle. just pile. Dad noticed birthday squish, but he's doing good. This one's wicked cute. I would get this one just to have for every day. This is a very sad day. Every time I see this one, I think it's the one I'm looking for, but it's not. It's the elephant. Me and Carl are hanging out. I have seen 16-inch Carl before, and Carl is in my ISO, but I want an 8-inch Carl, so it's hard to make decisions. We've got a Drew and a Fuzzamallow Gigi back there, and this is the store I got my Fuzzamallow Gigi at. It was good timing to leave because a bird got into the store, so people are like freaking out and filming it, of course. I didn't get around to that though. I have no idea how much footage will be put together for y'all, but that's it for this week's vlog. I am so tired. I just don't feel like 16-inch Carl should be $20 at Walmart when the little pieces of cheese on him are all folded from sitting on the display. I would want him in better condition, but again, I'm gonna hold out hope that the 8-inch version of him that's not a Flip-A-Mallow will be re-released, because I want to have him alongside my 8-inch Floyd. I want them together, not as one, and I'm very particular about that. But hopefully, eventually, I can get the Squishmallow that I wanted. I can even insert a picture of her here from the Mallow Info Instagram page, because I did look that up. But yeah, my area definitely just doesn't have that stuff yet. I think that Walmart will have her eventually. They just don't now, and some squish hunts are better than others. This one was a little disheartening, besides at home, but $6.99 for a Kai clip? Come on, for a 3.5-inch clip? No, I'm not paying that. I just got some squish last week, so it's all good, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye all.